Yeah, hello everyone. Greetings from Foundation Program team. So my name is Raghav Ankur, working with KPIT, and I'm leading technical training initiatives in KPIT. Uh, Today, we have with us Mr. Selva Kumar, uh, who are going to give some insight about technical projects that he has contributed in KPIT. He will also help us to understand his journey so far with KPIT. He will also share what are the major expectations from freshers in the area of automotive software development. Hi, Silva. So I welcome you to this short connect. How are you doing?
Yeah, hi Raghav. Raghav, I'm doing great. So happy to be a part of this session or this team meeting.
Yeah, sure. So I welcome you again. So Silva, may I ask you to give your short introduction to our viewers?
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone. I have around total 9.9 years of experience. Before joining KPIT, I worked in two companies. Initially, after completing uh, engineering, I joined one startup company. There I learned we were doing industrial automation projects. There I learned all means controller level peripherals devices and directly programming the controller and yeah, you at SPI to see. Then I moved to HCL. The client was Caterpillar. So we were configuring a cluster display for trucks and cranes and all. So that was very good. That is a proprietary one. That is automotive, but not AutoSAR. So later, 2017, I joined KPIT. My first project was a Jaguar and Land Rover. Since AutoSAR was new to me, so the manager Abhinandan has given a chance to work on AutoSAR. Since along with me, many people joined. So since we were new to AutoSAR, initially he put us on validation. So it will be easy to learn AutoSAR quickly. So that is one opportunity which we got. So we got a chance and it helped us to grow better in AutoSAR. Initially, when we start with validation, so we had a different modules like memory testing, NM network management testing, diagnostic testing, Ethernet mirroring, and different other modules. So like that, we picked up ourselves and we tried to learn different modules in AutoSAR. Basically, in AutoSAR, we have a MK layer, BSW, RTE, and application. In BSW, many different modules will be there. We will be learning one by one. So that's how my career started in KPIT. So after being part of validation engineer in a team, I got a chance. I being promoted to validation team engineering team lead. So there I was working as a lead. Since my background was development, so I was more interested into development. I asked him for a development chance. So there is a team called a bug fixing team, issue fixing or a CR development. Any change request, if it comes from JLR, we have to do it. So then I moved to that bug fixing team or issue fixing. We used to call Redmine team or a Dart team like that. So I was working there for around 1.5 year plus. Total around 3.5 years I was a part of JLR and Jaguar Land Rover project. Then I moved to different project. So those and all short-term project. I worked for Coastal, Veoneer and all. So there we were working for DCU, door control module, and the Veoneer, it is a LiDAR project. So there we were developing a CDD module, means MCAL drivers in CDD module. So I worked on different controllers, so had a very good experience. So KPIT has a lot of opportunities and scope on different platforms. So here we can learn lot of things. So that is one good thing here.
Yeah, sure,
So
Silva. So if suppose there are a lot of disruption is happening in automotive software design. Okay, now we are talking about AutoSAR, then adaptive AutoSAR, and so on. So for in your practice, I hope you are in AutoSAR practice. Or
Okay.
okay,
Yes.
so what type of projects we are going to deploy where freshers are there? So where
So
freshers will get opportunity to work. Yes.
yeah, here we have many projects are coming here, which are related to AutoSAR integration projects. So here mainly we will be working on BSW and MCAL layers, sometimes application development. Freshers, they'll be working on, yeah, this AutoSAR only, AutoSAR integration projects mostly. Initially, they'll be getting a KT overview on that. So they'll get a lot of scope on this. And yeah, majorly we are working on AutoSAR integration projects.
Okay, sure. And as a fresher, if they're working in your AutoSAR team, what are the major smaller skills they should be trained? Okay, before they come to your project. So what are expectations?
Embedded system knowledge is required, and C language is required, C language. So if they know C++, then it is well and good. Adaptive AutoSAR requires C++ knowledge, but embedded and C language, this two knowledge is must, it is required.
Okay, so are you use some coding guidelines also that freshers need to be aware of, or any specific thing that you would like
Yeah,
to?
yeah. Yeah, we are following MISRA coding guidelines. So we have a tool which will run QAC warnings, which will report. So based on the report, we have to do. So, but that's what we are following MISRA coding guidelines.
Okay, in your project. Okay.
Yeah, yes. Almost all of our KPIT projects, we are following MISRA coding guidelines.
Okay, and how often I think if you look at most of the projects, okay, or the freshers also when we align to the project, they might have no knowledge of, I think, these guidelines. So you recommend them, I think they should come to you, okay, and know these coding guidelines before joining you.
Uh, yeah, it is easy. We can learn MISRA and AutoSAR and all, but
Mhm,
I don't think so. They'll get the complete knowledge if they learn by themselves this
okay.
MISRA and AutoSAR things outside.
Mhm,
It can be learned on-job training or the training which we will give before joining the team or when before actual work starts.
mhm.
This will be good actually, but they should be strong in embedded system and C language that
Okay,
they
sure.
can do it themselves.
Okay, any specific controller they are going to program, or just a C-based application-based C language? So what do you prefer?
Controller almost we have different control, but controller in the
Mhm.
sense it consists of all peripherals they should have knowledge on,
Yeah.
like CAN, UART or
Right.
LIN. Yeah, all those things. So any controller, we are using ARM controller, a different project using different controller, ARM, Motorola, many things. So
Mhm.
if they know, if they should know about all these peripherals, how it is working functionality level, if they get a chance to code, how actually it can be implemented, those and all will be helpful for them for the further project. Means when they are into the project, it will be easy for them to analyze and debug the code, fix the issues.
Okay, sure. Okay, thank you, Silva. I think for joining in here and explaining your experience working with KPIT. And thank you, and have a lovely day ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ram.